G'day guys, Matt here and welcome to another track guide thanks to SimRigs. This week we are at Nürburgring, the combined 24-hour layout for week 4 of the GT3 Fixed series. We'll be doing things a little bit differently this week. We won't do that initial sort of walkthrough or slow lap, as we might be here for 45 minutes. So I'm going to go out there, going to try and do, obviously do the best lap that I can. We'll try and keep it safe, want to be able to get you guys around the track, so not going to be pushing super hard, going to be some safe braking points. So we'll just go out and go straight into the fast lap. The in-sim time this week is the 9th of April 2022 and it's going to be at 9:30. So I'm running a little bit earlier because otherwise you guys wouldn't see anything, so I'm running it just at sunset. So it is definitely going to be darker this week, so definitely recommend you guys getting some practice in before the start of the race. iRACING says that it says around 8:16 will be sunset. Also, we're running the high downforce setup because that is what iRACING suggests for this car and this circuit. So that's what we'll be running in the sprint setup. So let's get into it, guys, and let's go for a hot lap. All right, guys, we are in the big BMW, ready to go for a lap around the Nordschleife, the combined 24-hour layout. I'll do my absolute best to get around here and give some information regarding braking markers and lines, etc. Going to be some more on the safer side. The idea here is to definitely be getting to the end. Exiting the Nordschleife onto the front straight of the GP circuit. We'll be braking between the 150 and the 100 meter board, down into first gear. Braking out the end of the cones here for the left. A little bit of understeer, and braking at the end of the concrete for the Dunlop curve, wanting to get a late apex. Probably a bit wide there, make sure we cut it back and get a good run up the hill for the Schumacher S. High downforce set, we're going to be flat through here, no worries at all. And braking at the 100 meter board for the left-hander. Taking a wide entry into Bilstein. Now the chicane isn't the F1 style, so it's a bit deeper, so braking at just before the 50 meter board, down one gear. Now we've entered the Nordschleife. Good luck. I'm braking at the end of the paint for Hatzenbach. Just about here. Do your best to not grab any curb if you can. Beamer works well. Staying in third through here. High downforce set, staying pinned through flue pats. The flue plat's done. And braking for Arenberg, the right-hander, as the asphalt changes colours, or just before the asphalt changes colours. A little bit wide. The run down the hill. As we start to come up the hill, staying to the right, getting ready for the fast left-hander, wanting to roll off, take a little bit of speed off, take a couple of gears down. Now for the left-hander coming up, flat with this high downforce set, and then braking into third. Flat through the left-hander, now coming up to the miss, hit, miss. Miss the first apex, hit the next one, miss the next one. Super wide there, so scary. Somehow we've got it pulled up. At the escape road, down one gear for the left-hander. Trying to stay off that curb. And this right-hander's a bit banked, which we can use to our advantage to get on the power a bit early. So much happening at this place. Now for the right-hander, down 2 gears into third. Braking just before the Yokohama sign. Again, it's a little bit banked, so using it to our advantage to get onto the power early. And now sort of the back straight, if you can call it that. Now the 2 left-handers coming up can be flat through here, no worries. And then the right-hander following this corner, no worries, flat. As we're preparing to come into the first carousel. Don't rush the carousel too much or you'll end up spitting out the other side. Pick our exit, straighten the wheel, hard on the throttle. Flat through the left-hander. Next step, left-hander down 1 gear into fourth. Hold fourth all the way through the right-hander, and then down to third. Still hard on the throttle, getting out a little bit now. Using fourth, coming into Whipperman. Off the throttle, let the car settle. Now coming up to the corner, you always see on the YouTube Nürburgring crash compilations. Let's not be one of those videos. Getting ready for that little jump. Using fourth, can stay in fifth if you want. Just fun on getting good drive out of here. Now through this scary section. As we're leading up to the back straight in the second and final carousel. 5th gear. 4th gear, let the car settle before we're back on the power. Try and stay off these curbs. 3rd gear for the carousel. Probably exited a bit too early. And staying in 4th here for the double right. Try and keep as much momentum as possible for the run onto the back straight. Now you get to take a breather. Have a drink if you need. And get ready for some serious commitment down and back up the hill. I try a bit better with the pronunciation of the corners, but I'll just absolutely butcher it, so. It's absolutely pinned through here. A little bit wide there. Still getting on the power early though. Losing a little bit of time. Run to the line. Still not a bad lap though. That's definitely my best lap around the Nürburgring, especially on a baseline set. Thanks for jumping on board, guys. That was It was a bit of a wild lap. I'm still glad to be able to get it home. Obviously that's the end goal with a track like this, is sometimes not pushing 100%. You know, we had a couple of moments there, but definitely a lot of the lap was a bit more reserved than possibly you can be. But with a track like this, you want to be able to, you know, really minimalise any chance of mistakes. It's just such a long track with so many variables and things that can go wrong. So we definitely want to do the best that we can to, you know, dial it back, make sure we're getting to that finish line. Remember that the official races will be during the evening. It's 9:30 p.m. so it is going to be dark. So just remember that, especially those that don't quite have a lot of Nürburgring knowledge. Definitely worth your while doing a little bit of practice beforehand in, you know, conditions such as this. It's definitely darker, but you can still see the track, because trying to learn the Nürburgring in the dark is just it's not going to happen, and you know you're not going to be having very much fun. You're just going to be struggling to keep it on the track. But anyway, appreciate you guys jumping on board. Look forward to seeing you guys next week when we'll be taking on Barber Motorsport Park. Really fun little track, so look forward to getting to take you guys around there. Thanks guys.